Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel Coin Lovers. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of United Arab Emirates. 10 fiat coins, specifically the 1973-1393 and 2001-1422 editions. These coins may be small, but their value and history are absolutely massive. Did you know that some of these coins are now being sold for hundreds of dirhams, even thousands depending on their mint condition and rarity? In this video we'll uncover why these two coins, one from the early years of the UAE and the other from the turn of the new millennium, have become so special among collectors worldwide. So grab your coin collection, sit back and let's explore the hidden worth of these iconic 10 fiat coins. Who knows, you might have a rare treasure sitting right in your pocket. Change. Let's get started. First up today we're unpacking the 2001-0142 United Arab Emirates 10 fiat. Its story, who engraved it, what it's made of, how to tell grades and varieties apart, and the question everyone asks, how much it's actually worth. If you enjoy long, detail-packed coin videos, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive where we compare UAE small change rarities. Quick channel note: if you want downloadable photos or a checklist of varieties, check the description for links and timestamps. The 10 fiat KM number 3.2 for the modern small type in 2001. H1422 is a reduced size bronze circulation coin with a diameter of 19.0 2000 and a weight around 3.05 grams. It carries the Arabic inscription of the denomination on the obverse, and on the reverse the classic Arab Dao above the dual date Islamic and Gregorian. These technical details are important because composition, diameter and weight help separate genuine pieces from later restrikes or altered pieces and set expectations for typical wear patterns. The small type 10 fiat, the reduced size versus earlier larger issues, was designed by Jeffrey Colley and produced for general circulation at mints that supplied modern UAE coinage. Some examples list production at the British Royal Mint for certain runs because the design remained steady for years. Your eye must look for subtle differences, strike strength, surface finish, and date style to spot anything unusual. Figures for the 2001 issue are not always published publicly. Many catalogs list this as a common modern circulation coin with plenty of surviving examples, but note that minting runs were sometimes split among different facilities, leading to slight die differences in everyday circulated grades. These coins are plentiful and command only small premiums. However, uncirculated mint state pieces graded by major services or business card fresh examples straight from bags can fetch noticeable premiums to collectors who prize full luster and perfect RIMS. Check detailed catalog entries and certified listings if you suspect an MS grade specimen. For heavily circulated 2001 10 fiat, you'll typically find asking prices at modest levels, a few dollars or less on auction sites, while uncirculated or certified MS specimens may range higher depending on seller and demand. Listings we surveyed show by now prices commonly in the single digits to low tens USD, GBP, and some dealer listings for graded examples higher still. In short, it's a collectible worth checking, but not usually a big money coin unless you have an exceptional certified specimen or a rare error. If you plan to sell, expect realistic offers close to recent auction sales, COMPS, rather than dramatic markups, because the design was struck over many years and at different facilities. The real value boosters are die errors, double strikes, off-center strikes, planchet flaws, unusual edge conditions, or varieties with mismatched dates. Lettering. Also look for anomalous toning or unusual surfaces that might indicate a cleaned or artificially treated coin. Those treatments usually reduce value. Photograph both sides, compare to high-resolution catalog images, and consult a specialist for a more coin grading service if you suspect an error. High-resolution images from multiple angles will help authentication. Link to a checklist for photographing coins is in the description. If you believe you have a high grade or error example, consider third-party grading and GCPCGS. A slab certification can increase beer confidence and sometimes the market price, but remember the slabbing fees and shipping risks for common circulated examples. Keep coins in inert flips or archival holders. Avoid abrasive cleaning. Even if a coin looks dirty, cleaning often destroys the original surface and reduces value. For storage, humidity control and acid-free materials are the simple, cost-effective baseline. Specialist dealers and auction houses are the best channels. Check past completed sales on eBay or specialist auction sites to establish fair market, COMPS for research sites like Numista, and Coins World price guide pages, and regional dealer catalogs list specs and sometimes sale histories. Auction archives reveal where premium examples have traded. Always compare multiple sources before accepting a single value and keep screenshots of similar completed sales as evidence when negotiating. Treat the 2010 for 2010 feels as a modern collectible with educational value. It's great for building regional sets, teaching date, metal differences, and spotting minting subtleties. Don't overpay for common grades. Instead, aim for pieces with eye appeal, original luster, and sharp strikes. If your goal is long-term appreciation, if you're a content creator or dealer, show close-ups of fields, rims, and the date to communicate condition honestly. Transparency builds repeat customers and viewers. Also document provenance if you can. A neat acquisition story or certified lot history. Soto recap the 2001 H142 to UAE 10 Feast is a small bronze circulation coin widely available in circulated grades with modest collector value unless it's uncirculated, certified, or an unusual error. Typical market listings show modest prices for common examples and higher bids for mint state or certified rarities. So appraise realistically and use multiple sources before buying or selling. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe, and comment below with photos, date, and condition. If you want a quick free appraisal, I'll review a few in upcoming videos. Links to the catalogs and sample listings I referenced are in the description for your own research. Thanks for watching, happy hunting, and see you in the next deep dive. Next up, the 1973 UAE 10 Feels was one of the very first regular issue coins struck after the Federation's formation in 1971. The coin's obverse shows the value in Arabic and United Arab Emirates in English around the rim, while the reverse features a traditional Arab dhow sailing boat with the dual date 13931973. Beneath it, a motif that celebrates the UAE's maritime heritage and early national identity. The design was engraved by Jeffrey Colley, and the coin belongs to the early Zayed type issues used through the 1970s and 1980s. This issue is bronze, about 27 millimeters in diameter and roughly 7.5 grams in weight. The common catalog lists it at 7.5 grams with a plain edge and a milled strike. Knowing these measurements helps you quickly separate an original from a later token or a mistreated specimen. Weigh and measure before you start guessing value. The Numista Mintage World specifications are a great reference when you're verifying authenticity. The 1973 Ahone 39310 Feast is not a rare coin published. Mintage for that year is about 6 million for 100,000 pieces. That high mintage means most circulated examples are common and worth only modestly more than face or small collector premiums unless they're in exceptional uncirculated condition or have unusual errors. If rarity is what you want, focus on low mintage dates, mint errors, or specially graded high MS pieces. Because this is a high mintage base metal coin, typical market values are modest. Conservative catalog price guides and dealer listings place circulated grades in the $0 to $5-$1.00 range VFTUNC in standard catalogs, while ordinary for sale listings on marketplaces often show asking prices in the $5-$15 window for decent collectible examples or for single listings with beer convenience. Exceptionally well preserved certified coins high MS grades can fetch higher asking prices, but buyers are selective. Use several sources, price guides plus recent sales to set realistic expectations. For this bronze 10 Feels, eye appeal matters, original luster, minimal contact marks, sharp detail on the dial, and clear dates increase value. The normal grading bands apply: good, fine, very fine, extremely fine, uncirculated. But because the coin circulated widely, most survivors show wear on the ship's rigging and plateaus on the high points. A cleaned or heavily scratched coin will often be worth less than a worn but untouched example. Collectors typically prefer natural patina over artificial cleaning. If you think you have an exceptional specimen, consider a third-party grading service, but remember fees and market demand when deciding. The majority of 1973 10 Feels are standard, however occasional minting errors struck off-center planchet, flaws, double strikes, or unusual die varieties can generate collector interest beyond standard market values. If you find anything that looks odd, doubled elements, date misplacements, or a noticeably different weight, metal photograph it and compare with auction records or specialist forums. Error coins should be verified by experienced dealers or graders before you assume they're worth a premium. For small common coins like this, the pragmatic options are local coin shops, fast but lower prices, online marketplaces, eBay, Etsy for wider beer reach, or specialized numismatic dealers and auction houses for high-grade pieces. When selling online, include sharp, high-resolution photos both sides. Mention exact measurements, weight, catalog numbers, km 3.1, and any history of grading if you want top dollar for an uncirculated or error specimen. Consignment with an established auction house or specialist dealer usually produces the best results, but expect seller fees. If you're buying, beware of scrubbed, clean coins marketed as like new, and always compare the seller's asking price with recent completed sales rather than listing prices for a common 1973 10 feels in circulated condition. Don't pay collector coin prices. Bargain listings and lots are where reasonable bargains live. If purchasing a high-graded example, insist on certification, images, or a reputable dealer's guarantee. Cross-check measurements and weight against the standard specs before finalizing a purchase. Store bronze coins in a dry, stable environment away from PVC containing flips. PVC causes sticky crusts. Prefer inert holders, mylar flips to cardboard holders, or professional slabs for high-value pieces. For display, avoid adhesive mounts and direct sunlight, which accelerates toning. If you want to improve a coin's look for display, never clean. Vigorously cleaning can reduce collector value dramatically. Simple, gentle dusting with a soft brush is all that's recommended unless advised by a professional conservator. So what's the bottom line? The UAE 10 feels 1973 A1393 is a historically interesting, widely available circulation bronze coin. For most owners, the piece will be worth a few dollars at best, unless it's an outstanding uncirculated example or a genuine mint error verified by experts. If you found one in a drawer, photograph it, measure and weigh it compared to the specs and recent sales I've linked in the description, and if it looks special, consider submitting images to a reputable dealer or a grading service for an opinion. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I publish coin value breakdowns every week, and I'd love to evaluate any coins you want to show on camera in future videos.